Hey there, in this video we'll go over how you can use AI to help you onboard new employees. So whether you want to provide them with the right legal paperwork, send the right welcome email, or the many other things that go into new hire onboarding, you can do just that using AI. Now, AI is not perfect. It can assist you, but it's important to not fully rely on it. With that said, it can save you such a significant amount of time in onboarding your new employees that you'll want to go ahead and take a look and stay to the end of this video to get all the tips and tricks on how to best use it for anybody that you welcome into your team. Now let's go ahead and dive in to see how we could do just that. Now here we are taking a look at a tool called ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an AI tool that generates responses based on prompts that you put in. Now the more specific of a prompt that you ask ChatGPT, the more specific of an answer that you'll get. So it's important to understand the end result that you want in finer detail so you can get ChatGPT to help you as much as possible. Now, this is a free tool, but you can upgrade for about $20 a month. And if you do that, then you can get access to it 24/7. So that's a nice perk. With that said, I don't use it all the time. I use it maybe about an hour a day, and that helps me solve most of my needs. So if that's your case too, then the free version should be fine. Now let's go ahead and see how you can use it for employee onboarding. So as you can see here, one of the things that I did is I asked ChatGPT to help me with a new employee that I was hiring in California. And the first prompt that I put in is I said, I'm hiring a new employee in California. What employee laws do I need to know? And ChatGPT gave me a response of different laws that I needed to know and also was very specific with them. So it said minimum wage. The current minimum wage in California is $14 per hour for employers with 25 or fewer employees and $15 per hour for employers with 26 or more employees. Now, it's important to fact check all this information that ChatGPT gives you as well as other AI tools because it's not always factually correct, and you want to make sure it's factually correct, especially when dealing with legalities such as different employee laws. With that said, it can give you a good head start on the things that you need to include and take into consideration. So that way you can save a ton of time when it comes to brainstorming the right new hiring process for a new employee, whether that be in California, whether that be in another state like Texas, and you can ensure that's a personalized onboarding process for them. Now, here we have another question that I asked to help with the onboarding process. I say, what type of documents do I need to provide to a new employee in California? And it lists a number of documents here. So the W-4 form, the I-9 form, also employee handbook is important, payroll information, and much more. And we can always ask ChatGPT to go into more detail. So we can say, can you provide an example of a W-4 form? And we can do that for the I-9 form as well. And we can even say, can you provide some popular examples of employee handbooks, and that way we have inspiration to run off of. So lots of different ways that you can use prompts to be creative to help with your new hire onboarding workflow. Now let's go ahead and take a look at another prompt that I added here. So I asked it to create the onboarding steps for a new employee in California. That includes all the legal documentation, company documentation, and new hire laws. So added a few things in there to see what it would come up with, and went ahead and did just that. As you can see, it covered each section. It said legal documentation, this is what you need to do. Company documentation, this is what you need to do. New hire laws, this is what you need to do. And job-specific training, this is what you need to do. So it went through all those details I had asked of it and gave me a pretty detailed response that can help me with my brainstorming process and ensuring I'm covering all the areas when bringing this new employee into the company and making sure they have a great experience. Now let's scroll down a bit further. So now that we have an idea of what we need, one of the things that didn't mention is that we need an employee handbook. If you want to work on an employee handbook, well, you can ask ChatGPT to provide you some examples of inspiration like I mentioned before, or you can simply ask it to create a detailed employee handbook outline for new employees. And you can also make this specific. So you can say for new employees based in California, based in San Diego, for new marketing employees. And you can also use adjectives like create a detailed handbook. Those type of things help ChatGPT generate a response that's more likely fitting for what you need. For the prompt I put in was rather simple. I just said create a detailed employee handbook for new employees. And here it gives me this outline, and it's pretty good outline in terms of what I'd be looking for from a simple prompt like that. And again, though, you want to make it specific and personalized for your situation. And if you do that, ChatGPT and AI is going to help you even more. we all know that legal documentation and company documentation is one part of the new hire onboarding process. But another part that's really important is looking at the new hire welcome email. So what does that look like? So I asked the AI tool to create a new employee welcome email. And again, you could personalize it to that employee in the department that they'll be working in by putting that in the prompt. And here they generate a more general new employee welcome email. And that way I have something to start with when sending out this welcome email to the employee and ensuring that they feel excited about joining the company and working for the company. And we can also be specific with the company here. We can plug in the URL to the company. So I can say something like create a new employee welcome email for google.com, and it'll go ahead and personalize it to Google. And then I can say for a marketing manager joining the marketing department at Google Play. And it'll personalize that email even further with that information. So again, lots of areas where you can take AI to help you with the new hire onboarding process, everywhere from email and messaging communication to even outlining deliverables and timelines for new hire onboarding, so you can ensure you're doing everything on time, whether that's giving the legal paperwork at the right time, making sure that they're getting their employee handbook at the right time, and much more. And there we have it. If you feel like you have a better understanding of how you can use AI to onboard your new hires, make sure to go ahead and like this video and subscribe to our channel. And that way you can keep up to date with all of our tips and tricks on how to use AI effectively with HR and just how to become a better HR professional. And with that said, I'll go ahead and see you on some of our other lessons. And my name's Josh. I'm the founder of HR University, and I'm excited for you to be here and to see you on those lessons as well. Cheers.